Hi, it's me. I don't have any teeth. That's why I don't show myself. I lost my teeth and my bones, but I didn't lose my heart. My heart is not hard. And I spit it out. I spit out the poison. This is my second channel. My first channel was deleted for violating you, I guess. It's a beautiful day in Quebec. When you look outside, but it's beautiful in me because I reconnected with somebody who I always wondered about. He was from my last channel. He was a man with feelings. And at the end, I really attacked him. I called him a liar, a cheater, and he was none of those things. But he had omitted things which made me question everything. That's what I do. I question everything now. But I want you to know my heart is not hard. It's full of love for him and his future and humanity, really. He gave me back hope that there are others who want love and peace and joy, and they don't want to be lied to, manipulated, and we don't want to be doubted for our stories. Terrible, traumatic things happen to children. They hear things, they see things, and they learn. They learn from us. We are examples, and that's all we can be. I was a terrible example to my child. I went to work instead of raising him, and I didn't see anything because I was busy. I was putting on makeup and wearing high heels and playing dress up instead of playing house. And when I was a little girl, well, I liked to do both. I liked to play dress up and I liked to play house. That's who I am. And I love babies. When I was 12, I started babysitting outside of my house. I'd already raised my siblings. They were 10 and 8 years younger. And my mother was drunk, and my stepfather was evil, and my dad wasn't around. He was demonized by my mother. And made me think he didn't love me either. And she wouldn't let him around us. My dad, my real dad, because she found another dad for us, my brother and I. And they had 2 more children. And they became the Golden children. My brother became invisible completely, and later he turned to crack cocaine. And his entire life has been revolving around that, and homelessness, and hopelessness, and no direction or focus. He has a family, a wife and 2 daughters. His wife supported him and the kids, the girls. She was the stable one. I got her a job at Shaughnessy and Grace Hospital on Oak Street in Vancouver when I was in human resources there, in charge of, I think, some 6,000 employees, including 3 unions and the doctors, who were exempt from the unions. And I arranged for my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, to get an interview with a colleague, and she was hired. And now she's in her, getting close to 70, I guess, and she has a superannuation pension. And that's a setup for life. And that's how I did my life. I was generous. I was giving. And I saw talent in people like my brother. He's a fantastic artist, and he should be selling his art. But I think he's doing demonic art now, skulls, bones, scary shit. When he was a child, he would draw the coat of arms. I don't know why. Why are you drawing coats of arms as a child? Because we never die, and we always have our plan in our conscience, where we really, really want to be. Where we really want to be is in the present. We live in history, and we repeat history because our thoughts guide us there. And so it's us focusing on history that keeps us in history. Psychopaths are everywhere, guys, and I just want to tell you what a psychopath is, all right? They are the ones who never get their hands dirty. You rarely know who they are. They're quieter in a lot of cases. They're not usually flamboyant. The covert psychopath, like my ex-husband of 20 years, together for 25, and I didn't clue in, is they find supply. Somebody to do the dirty work. Somebody to act for them. So what they do is quietly, or my ex did anyway, and my mother and my sisters, is they quietly talk about you. You know, they may insert a truth, something you did, right? And they will expound on it. They will enlarge it and make it big, a big story, quietly. And then people begin, the ones listening, they begin to see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did do that, didn't she? Yeah, I remember that. And the words get twisted. And pretty soon, reality is out the window and you're in a alternate universe, which is where I am now in Quebec City, 3,000 miles away from where I was born. I was born in North Van, and I really want to go home. I want to speak my language, my mother tongue. I'm trying to learn French. I'd also like to learn piano. These are things I want. And that's what I'm going to talk about right now. Things you want is what you need to focus on. Ask me. Just ask me. If we focus on what we don't want all the time, we're going to keep attracting it, right? And for man with his feelings who re-entered my life today to tell me how grateful he was for me. He said it out loud. I got goosebumps. he really made me doubt things, but he was true. He just didn't say the whole truth. And when somebody omits something, all my trust is gone. So I made him out to be the enemy. But he found my channel. I knew I had a channel that was deleted by YouTube for violating the standards. And I started a new one. I have just over 800 subscribers. And I think that's about how many I had when my last video was deleted. 8's a good number. It's an eternal number. But it's not a good eternal number. It's one that goes around and around in a loop. It's a loop. And it's not time, because there is no time. Like, you can be away from somebody for decades and then see them again, and it's like no time passed, right? You've all had that. No time passed. Oh, we might look older and got more wrinkles and shit, gray hair or whatnot, but we are who we are in character, personality, and soul. And anyone who can recognize the soul in people is going to be okay. If you can see past the personalities or character of ego, which is just a story that you're in, and you can change the story at any time. You can, you know, you can do something completely different. You know, when I went to a baby shower once, there were men there too. And one of the games, baby showers, we play games, right? Fun games. And this one was about who could drink the milk out of the baby bottle the fastest. And the bottles were all given to the men. And they had to suck on this bottle and see who would drink it all first. Baby bottles full of milk with men sucking on them. That was so funny. And the men had fun. They had so much fun too. They were laughing at themselves. And you know what's funny? Is people who can laugh at themselves. And and be okay. Man with his feelings reached out today and told me his story, and I couldn't believe it. I am just so proud of him and his family and his children, who are adults now, may not get him yet. Well, who gets everything in their 20s and 30s? Not me. But they will. They will. You just keep being you. You just keep being you. And I want to cry for thanks for you being you, man with his feelings, and telling me who you were. Because not too many people entered my life. And when I put trust into somebody and it gets, confused, I feel that I can't trust anybody. But today, man with his feelings put that trust back in me because I judged him all wrong.